You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now.
Hello and welcome back to yet another travel vlog here on the Pad the Nomad channel. You join me at the start of a new country. We are in Indonesia. Our first stop, well, second really, because I flew into Bali, Denpasar. Now I'm on Gili T, or Gili T, as you're probably more likely to have heard it. It is now around 5:30 in the afternoon and I'm heading to a sunset spot. But today I was lucky enough to go and do some diving. It was crazy. There's been a bit of a storm. The current was strong. It was essentially drift diving where just arms in, feet crossed, just floating. I've seen so many turtles, so much going on. It's been such a great day. As you may have seen a little bit behind me, this is a bit of a insight into the island here. Very local feel, but what I'm finding so far in Indonesia, it's quite touristy. Aside from that, it is just a very fun island and the people are lovely. But I need to get my little feet moving because the sun is getting lower and I don't want to miss sunset and walk all this way for it. So I'll put you down and I shall see you in a bit. So then, my time on Gili T didn't quite go to plan. Not long after the sunset the other night, started feeling a bit nauseous, and it turns out we'd gone diving, we'd gone for lunch, but it took too long, so we took it away, went for the third dive, then came back and ate it, and I think my rice and egg and stuff that had sat out in the sun went a little bit bad. Luckily enough though, it was just one episode of sickness, but yesterday I just didn't feel right. I had lots of sweat, just wasn't myself, so I had a nice chilled day, just relaxed by the beach and made the most of recovering. And the reason that I needed to recover is because right now I'm off to the port, then I'm getting a boat across to Lombok, and I'm signed up to do 2-day, 1-night hike in Mount Rinjani, the second tallest peak I believe in Indonesia. So I am super excited for that. So I needed my energy back, hence why it was a relaxing day. Gili T, a really cool little island, so local. There's only bikes, electric scooters and horse and carriage here. It's a really local, beautiful feel. And I've really had a great time despite being ill. So on to the next one. Good morning then. Yesterday we did make it to the Tia waterfall and the Sendang Gili waterfall, which I knew were in the north of Lombok. I didn't know were literally just outside Senaru, the village where we were staying. Last night we were given a briefing about the trek and everything we need to know before a really good dinner and a really good sleep, which is going to be needed because we are going to be hiking, as you've just seen, to the top of those mountains we can see just over there. We're waiting now. This is not where I stayed. We're waiting now for some other people to get packed up and ready. Obviously didn't listen to their briefing, and then we'll be off up the mountain. I'm super excited. 2 days of hiking. Let's go and get it. This pigeon's gonna fly home. Been at it for 1 hour, just coming in. It's 1 now. Pretty good time, pretty good hiking. Look at this beauty. So you have to pay for the bathrooms up here. No one told us at the briefing, so I didn't bring any money. But, instead of peeing in the bathroom, you get this view. Just had a nice lunch of boiled rice and veggies, fried egg. Can't ask for much more. The clouds, as you can see, rolled in pretty heavy right now. It was maybe 4.5, 5k to lunch, where we had lunch. Now we're heading to position 3, the lunch position 2. Position 3 is another couple of kilometers, maybe 30-minute walk. Take a break there, because after that it is apparently a 3-hour near steep climb up to the campsite. So conserving the energy a little bit, still trying to digest the food a little bit as well. We got walking because everyone was getting cold, but I can still feel the food here. But it's nice, it's going well, really enjoying the hiking. It's such a beautiful landscape despite the clouds, and yeah, we're feeling good. Sorry for the panting, but it's how we be. We're now in the final kilometre. It's practically vertical. Only thing I've done there, it's like the rat race vertical K.
Oh my god.
It kills. We're dying. We're going, but we're dying. Big Al, the guide. I've tried to race him. There's no jokes. This kid can fly up a mountain. About 600 meters left. Yo! Tomorrow morning we'll be up here. Made it, we made it, we made it, we made it. Jeez, look at the view! Look at the stream of people already up the hill. .20 AM. Those top torches is the actual summit. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. We're nearly there. Also, look at this moon. .11 sunrise. 6:20. Smashed it. camp along the ridge there. This way. I've had to turn the snood into a mask because there's so much dust with everyone sliding basically down this mountain right now. But summit was amazing. What a hike. Let's go and get some breakfast and get refueled, ready for day 2. So obviously Mount Rinjani itself, up there, is now dormant. But here, inside the crater, we still have an active volcano. This one, the last time it shot lava out was 2018, so just 5 years ago. If we were doing the 3-day hike, we'd go down into the lake, but we're not, we haven't got the time. But we go down there, apparently it smells of eggs, but it's nice to swim in. The fact that there's an actual volcano down there that still shoots lava, that's a first for me. That is so epic, that's incredibly awesome. I knew they were here, to actually now see them in the daylight. Beautiful. Another beautiful lunch, and we're starting our final descent now back to the town before we basically get ourselves to our next destination. The food was good, as you've seen, really enjoyed it. Rinjani, beautiful, the highest elevation I have ever been, and we were so lucky this morning with the clouds being as just clear as they were and the sky being amazing, the stars last night. The whole thing was just wonderful, so wonderful. Like I said, we're heading down now, final descent, heading back to Senaru to get our bags, and then I'll be heading off to Gili, actually staying in a nice hotel room tonight, treating myself. I get a double bed and an ensuite, which is going to be so needed after this sort of experience. And then we'll be heading down to a place called Kuta Lombok, which is a bit of a surf paradise. So I'm going to put the phone down, get down the bottom of this mountain, and I'll see you in Kuta. So after safely scaling down the rest of Rinjani and travelling from there via the transport offered as part of the tour package to Gili, having one night in a hotel there to recover, headed down to Kuta. As you'll have seen, lots of beaches, a really old, quiet little town, not too much going on, and I just had a really nice 3 days. I went surfing, which is genuinely the most of what I did. Surfing, I went down to Tanjung An and a couple of sessions down at Gerapuk. Really just rounded off my week in the most perfect fashion. I'm hoping that I was captured by some of the surf photographers, so you might see some pictures of me surfing. If you didn't, just know I had a good time and I looked at this the whole time. So it was really a perfect end to the week and to this video. Obviously I can't take you surfing with me, but I'm sure there was enough action in the Rinjani trekking clips for you to satisfy you for this vlog. So for now, I'll say goodbye and a thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you then. Goodbye.
Can't stop me now.